Welcome! Today we're going to talk about a concept called phrasal verbs, and these are very important if you want to sound like a native speaker. Today we're going to specifically talk about words that fall into the theme of help and encouragement. We're going to look at idiomatic phrases and phrasal verbs that relate to this. Hi, I'm Ajeeth from Capshine. Capshine is a revolutionary learn it together English fluency program. And with Capshine, learning English is easy, quick, fun, affordable, and effective. And we promise a whole new you in 6 months or less. So what are these phrasal verbs? Let's take a look. These phrasal verbs are usually a combination of a couple of different kinds of words. These are idiomatic in that they have a meaning outside of what they seem to have. Let's look at a few examples. So, phrasal verbs can be a verb and an adverb, or a verb and a preposition combined. For instance, look up, look after, look forward to. If you look at the word look after, it doesn't mean that you're looking behind someone, right? Instead, it means to take care of someone. So this has a non-literal meaning, and that's what phrasal verbs are. Let's look at a few today that relate to help and encouragement. The first phrasal verb for today is bend over backwards. This does not mean that you're bending over, right? Instead, it means that you're going all the way, you're going above and beyond to please someone or make someone feel safe and encouraged. For example, we bent over backwards to make them feel welcome and they didn't thank us once. To bend over backwards, to make a lot of effort, go beyond what you usually do to make someone feel comfortable or encouraged. The next phrasal verb is be there for someone. Again, this doesn't mean to be physically there. It could also mean that, but mostly it means to be emotionally available and emotionally caring for someone. For example, Sarah is a good friend. She's always been there for me when I needed help or advice. What that means is whenever you needed help or encouragement, she's always been there to support you. Be there for someone. Give and take. Similar to bending over backwards and being there for someone, give and take talks about providing encouragement, but it also means that you are giving some kind of compromise in that situation. Let's look at an example. All good partnerships involve a bit of give and take. So to be able to give in to the other person's requirement, to be able to lower your own standards so that the partnership can work, is to give and take, to come to a compromise of sorts. And of course, hold someone's hand. Another phrasal verb is hand holding. Both of these talk about encouragement and support that you provide to someone. So when you hold someone's hand, you're guiding them through a difficult situation, or you're guiding them through something that they're not very familiar with, like you're mentoring them. For example, you will need to hold the new manager's hand for the first month so he gets used to the complexities of the role. So you'll need to help them and encourage them personally throughout their journey for the first month so that they can be successful in their job. To hold someone's hand. Before we go to the other idiomatic phrases, let me quickly talk about how you can improve your communication through Capshine. With Capshine's 30-day free trial, you get access to speaking opportunities, you get to learn and practice as a group, you have access to personal coach, customized feedback, and of course, live lessons and daily micro challenges that can help you build your core competency and become a more confident and capable user of the language. Do check it out. Let's continue. The next phrasal verb is in the same boat or on the same boat. Both of these, well, there is no boat involved here, right? Both of these, on the other hand, talk about being in the same situation with someone. You and the other person are in the same situation, you have the same stakes, you have the same risks. For example, don't worry if you don't clear the exam in your first try. 90% of the first timers are in the same boat. Meaning 90% of the people who are trying it for the first time are in the same situation or are going through the same situation as you are. In the same boat or on the same boat means the same thing. The next phrasal verb, lend a hand. When you lend a hand while you're not giving your hand away, it means that you're offering help. Can I lend you a hand with something, right? For example, would you like me to lend a hand with preparing those reports? So you're offering help and saying, do you want me to help you with that? But this phrasal verb is a much nicer way of saying the same thing. Would you like me to lend a hand with preparing those reports? Lend a hand. Of course, meet someone halfway. Similar to give and take, meeting someone halfway suggests that you give in to your own standards, make some compromises so that you can have an agreement with someone, you can work towards or you can work together with someone by making that compromise. Meet someone halfway. For example, the opposition is willing to meet the president halfway on his latest plans for the economy, meaning the opposition is willing to compromise on a few of their opinions and suggestions so that they can make this deal work, to meet someone halfway. Of course, there is take someone under your wing. When you take someone under your wing, you give support, encouragement, and more importantly, you mentor them. This is a very useful term, especially in the corporate world when you're being mentored by someone, to take someone under your wing. For example, the CEO took the young executive under her wing and gave her advice and mentored her, right? Suggesting that the CEO personally mentored and trained this person, taking the person under the wing, like how a mother bird would take her chicks under her wing, to mentor, to nurture, and to guide. That's what it means. Finally, we have pillar of strength. A pillar of strength is to be the source of strength and encouragement in someone's life. For instance, my best friend was my pillar of strength for me when I was sick. So essentially someone you can lean on, someone you can rely on when you're feeling vulnerable or sick or weak is a pillar of strength. A great phrasal verb to use to describe someone who's a very strong figure in your life. I hope you found these phrasal verbs useful, and I wish that you would use them in your everyday conversations. If you have any queries, if you know more phrasal verbs that relate to today's theme, put them on the comments below. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell notification to not miss videos like these, and of course don't forget to check out your 30-day free trial at capshine.com or download the app from the App Store. Thanks for watching.